Cheers to another episode. Cheers to some modules in the streets. Is anybody in? Is anybody in the house? Let me see who's in. Wow. Wow. All right. Welcome back to another episode, guys. My name is JT. This is JT Podcast. Of course, here comes a reaction video. All right. Here comes a reaction video, and I'm glad that you just tuned in. Let me know where you tuned from. What's the time over there? Are you doing okay? Are you good? How's the streets taking you? You know, the heat from the streets. How do you get the heat from the streets? Of course, it's really burning hot. It's really burning hot. Yeah, we're back again to do a reaction, just to have a chat of what's trending in these streets. I've really seen what's happening here and there. We've been following this kind of mini drama. Well, can I call it the biggest drama? Or yeah, explosive one. And so, let me welcome y'all in the house. I'm cool. I'm Carol. Say, so this is I am Carol. Okay, the other reactor is called AM Carol with Q. Wow. Thank you. There he is. Yeah, watching from Namibia. I appreciate you being here. Mike Ewan and everyone who watching from the bush or from wherever I am. Let me know where you're watching from. If you want to chat, I'll appreciate you chatting there in the chat section. But if you wanna watch just from the bush and chill, unable to type, maybe you're at work, or maybe you're driving back home, or maybe you're preparing dinner, supper. If you're in Africa, in Kenya, particularly because it's 7:49, actually 7:50, 10 minutes to 8 p.m. here on 15th. So you could be probably preparing something for your family, or maybe just chilling, watching me on a TV. I know watching from the TV, you might not be able to comment, and I understand that completely. All right, so guys, let me welcome you back to this one episode that we have here, and we want to talk about the same guy who's been taking over the airwaves, who's been taking over we've been taking over the headlines over this week, or maybe can I say this week or last week? Last week and this week, he's still trending. Tucson is which continent? Oh, let me know. Tucson? Honestly speaking, that's my first time hearing that kind of name. Please don't judge me, all right? I'll be honest. First time me reading that continent or something. Is that a country? Or whatever, man. I'm sure I have no idea. Aaron, how you doing? Welcome so much. I appreciate you being here. Yeah. Mike Iwan, I'm cool. Tucson, Arizona, USA. All right, okay. At least someone answered you, right? Yeah, Mike A1. Thank you for telling him. California. I appreciate you checking in from California, and anyone checking in from whatever place you are. I'm just saying welcome so much. And let's check out this guy who's been constantly shaking the airwaves and taking over the headlines of most reactions over here. And of course, he's back again with another banger after dropping a banger that trended for almost 2 days now. I'm talking about Kohera Senior. The one and only Kohera Senior. And I can say that is consistent over there. Consistency over there. Because the guy has been really pushing these streets so hard. I mean, really hard. And now, today he comes standing firm on his previous statement and say, I say what I said and I meant it. So if you're really threatening to arrest me, I dare you do that, CONMOM, or whoever is thinking about arresting me for making such kind of statements, hey, why don't you go ahead? And I listened to him. I was like, That right there is the guy who uh, doesn't get like he doesn't get buying the cheers from people. How can I say? A fearless man, right? Whatever, man. I can't really judge because when I look at this thing from both sides of from that side of view, from both the Ondari's family view and from his own view, I'm getting stuck in between the two perspectives because when you check on what he's saying, you can completely say, you can possibly ignore and say, this guy just ranting and he just want attention from Mara, and whatever he's doing there is completely wrong. And again, you can completely say that this guy is 100% right and he decides whatever he's doing, whatever he decides to put on camera there, say whatever, he has the right to do so. I mean, I can say it's a little bit complicated, especially for me as a reactor. I have to be like neutral enough because when I side with him, much and say, yo, Kohera, just do your thing, just to say whatever you have to say because you're right, I'll be wrong. And if I say like, this guy wrong, it's really wrong because coming from the maybe taking my side from Maro side, CONMOM and Ondari, this guy deserves to be in jail. Oh, maybe I can say that, but I'll be wrong too. So how about you and I who are watching? You and I both have this conversation. Say, what do you think is going to be the end game of this whole thing? I mean, what do you think is going to be the end game of this whole shenanigans, this whole saga and mess? Because as far as I think, well, I really feel like it's going to be one of the biggest dirty ending. It's going to have a really, really rough ending. Because maybe my prediction could be wrong. I might be it might be the only way that he's going to be listened to. You know, I mean, just try to think outside the box. Like he tried many ways of speaking his truth or reaching out to his son or maybe the ex-wife, making things right, righting the wrongs, but maybe it didn't happen. And now this is the only way he has to make things right. This is the only bullet he has, and he has to shoot his shot so straight and make things right. Or maybe this is the only approach left for him to take. So I'm not going to be among the people who maybe are trying to judge him. Of course, I have my own judgment. If you ask me about my own opinion, I'll have mine. I would be like, hey, Kohera, I think he should do this and that, but I'm not in his shoes. So I can possibly understand what's going on in his mind when he look at everything. I can possibly defend Ondari because I'm not in his shoes. And again, I don't know what happened between him and CONMOM, so I can't say CONMOM is really, really messy here. I wasn't there. So what we do here is we come to this internet space, to these white streets, and take whatever they give us. They bring drama. Yo, we enjoy the drama, and that makes the end of it. We don't dig deeper. We don't go uh, over judging. Let me speak for myself. I won't do that. Over judge or something. They bring drama to the white streets. We enjoy the drama. So Kohera comes here and say, yo, CONMOM, you really think whatever I'm saying is untrue? They arrest me. I mean, bring police, arrest me. Because I'm saying, according to our culture, so you think culture is wrong, go and arrest the culture. And that's it. And I'm going to repeat this 120 times or 2,000 times that whatever you're doing with your son and your daughter at your age is completely out of order according to our culture. So you want to arrest me? Come. I'm waiting for you. I was like, okay, Kohera. Oh, wow, wow, wow. So are they going to arrest you really? We're about to find out. All right, guys. I'll be highlighting your comments just to let you know that I appreciate you being here. Renema say hello to you. Morena say you. Lynn watching from Alabama, USA. It's 11:50 a.m. here. Wow, not even noon time. And actually, I'm telling you, it's almost 8 p.m. here, and you're saying it's not even noon. Wow, there's a huge time difference. Teresi and Gige, Mambo VP, how you doing? Hi JT and everyone, how are you, Pebesh? You good? I'm glad you tuned in. Angela, what's up, Angie? Eva Miller, see you. Gladys, also see you. I am not new, silent viewer. Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you for being a viewer. You know, I understand not everyone really would like to chat on the comment section or maybe in the live chat, but your view really counts. Everyone, including those who are watching from the bush. Rocio, I know you're watching. Rocio, that one I'm sure, 100%. So do me a favor, just smash the like button, okay? Hit the like button, and maybe you may need to subscribe if you haven't done that already, all right? Yeah. It's weird watching old people fighting online. It's just weird in our Kenyan culture. Absolutely. Absolutely, RNM. But one thing you have to understand here, RNM, is, Kohera has smartly discovered this niche. And as you all know, drama sells. Every day, any day, anytime, drama sells. As far as these streets are concerned, drama sells. The huge the drama is, the huge traffic you draw to a channel. When you bring something so controversial, that video will be watched. You can be sure about that. So he has discovered that this niche really, really sells. I mean, go back to his previous video he made just yesterday, the other day, have more than 4,000 views. Compared to other videos that he had like 800 views, 600 views, 700 views. And so when he made that banger, talking about Esther as a user who uses men and dump them, whoa, the views skyrocketed. She just went like that. So you can tell me that he'll be dumb enough not to follow that path that sells. You have a business, right? You have a business, you sell clothes. And you know that, for example, let's say you're selling shoes. And this does not mean like I'm trying to compare brands, but you're selling shoes. And you discover that Jordan really sells than Nike, or maybe Balenciaga sells more than Nike. So what do? Are you gonna hype a lot of Nike there, or are you gonna bring what he's selling? So that's exactly what he's doing. He knows that this kind of drama. He talk about Esther, talk about Condad, that is Machete Man. Then he talk about Maro the son, talk about that family, D. Mwango and David Jr. in relation to their mother. That drama really sells and get a lot of traffic and attention. So why will he keep talking about cow dung, milking the cow, sweeping the compound, showing you around the house, around the compound, around the village, which nobody wanna watch? He barely gets like a 500, 600, 700 views. So when he switches to this other niche, exposing these other people, the views skyrocket. Hey, even if it was you, I'm sure you will find a way to dwell in whatever is selling, and that is how the goal is simple. Smile to the bank, just like the son said. MARWA, that is. Do whatever you gotta do, smile to the bank. Precisely. So, smile to the bank, bruh. Digital OG. OG Digital Dre. Say, Triple OG Kohera is in love with those YouTube checks. Of course, man. You understand the game. I mean, rules are rules, right? You bring more drama, you get more clicks, equivalent to more views, equivalent to more revenue, and you smile to the bank. The son already told you how to manipulate the environment. So who is he not to read the master class provided by his son? I thought you'd know that. Hi, Gladys. I honestly think it was funny in the beginning, but now getting personal. Kohera is a deadbeat. Did not financially support Esther to raise Mura. Now he is discrediting her. Why? For views? Wrong. There you go, Gladys. There you go. But honestly speaking, as much as we make reaction and make it look funny, I can say it ain't funny. It ain't funny. And this kind of topic is so sensitive. And I'm trying to handle it as a reactor, not to get personal again. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna talk about it as a reactor, as a video just posted there, and brushing over the main points that was talked about there, and get to understand from your view what do you think about this whole mess. But you trust me when I'm telling you this. This is huge than Hiroshima. This is I don't know how to even compare it to some tsunami or something. It's huge. Trust me when I tell you that. Because this involves 2 families, or maybe 3 or 4, and matters of like so crucial matters that can, is result to some chaos, generational chaos. You see now, Ondari's family is being involved. Ondari has sons, and Kohera's sons, and that's the 2 families will eventually form clans, and the 2 will have like, and these videos are posted here to last forever. Internet never forgets. So this family will be like referring to this family as, according to the videos they've been posting, throwing shades at each other. It will be like, bro, your daddy said a lot of garbage about my daddy, and you think we're going to be cool. So this, bro, you can only imagine what I'm trying to say. Like, Kohera is doing whatever he's doing, for example, trying to get closer to his son. But maybe the approach is not being taken kindly from the other side of Ondari. So what if Ondari employs his other sons to avenge or do something crazy? I'm just thinking out loud. But trust me, this is so ugly than it looks. But what do we say? We're here for the drama they bring. And as far as the white is concerned, everything is drama. However ugly it is. You remember when Pasi drama was here? It was so ugly even to imagine that she's selling the noodles and whatever the business is happening there. But we enjoy the drama until it went. So you can only imagine that. However messed up this thing really looks like, is here for the clicks, and we're doing that. But it's going to get somewhere rough. I honestly think it was fun in the beginning. Now it's getting personal. Kohera is wrong. Oh, okay. I read that. I read that, I think. Okay. Gladys, he wants those goals that lays the golden egg. No, some dignity, please. Laughing all the way to the bank with this craziness. Wakenya tumezidi kwa ulafi. Listen now, RNA. I totally understand. I can see my sister M. Caro in the house. Thank you for joining in, Caro. Appreciate it. You've been missing in action. What's happening, Caro? Are you okay? Please hit me up. We gotta talk. I'm concerned. I haven't seen you. I saw just a post from you. And this drama, Caro, I guess we gotta talk about this. I'm looking forward for a video from you. I'm hoping you come in live today because I can't wait to hear what do you think about this whole thing, bro. I mean, you know how it goes. At least you come from the same community, this same Kenyan community. You understand how huge this thing is. Someone might be watching from California, and you think that it is funny when a grown man like him come on camera and say, my ex-wife did this and that, and the other person comes like that, and maybe they'd be pushing, hey, Kohera, tell us more. What's that? And he comes and say a lot of stuff. I mean, I may need to know what you think. I know you don't want to, Carrie, you don't like this stuff in your head so much, speculating, but at least do something, okay? Thank you. Speaking about dignity, RNM, speaking about dignity, some dignity, please. Laughing all the way to the bank with this craziness. Okay. Oh, listen up. I think when Kohera came on live or on camera first day on an interview with Masubuwan, his theory was different. His theory was so much different, and his approach was completely different compared to right now. And how he was trying to approach and reach out to his son, it was completely different. But when he opened his channel, he tried a couple of, Carol, please chill. He tried a couple of niche. I mean, he tried to bring the cultures and stuff like that, doing the normal vlogs, normal videos. But you and I know that he might have gone through the analytics. He see whenever he tried to create something different, like the normal content you might expect from a man going to the shamba, cleaning the compound, milking the cow, stuff like that, they don't get as much clicks as when he talks about his relationship with the son, He doesn't got much clicks as compared to when he talks about the relationship with the ex-wife, that is Esther CONMOM. And when he throws shades to people like Ondari every day, you know. And so he ain't that dumb to ignore the niche that sells to stick to the boring niche, just like the Sun. Yes, the Sun is making a mistake of sticking to a niche that is boring and people don't get watching. So he, on the other side, he's getting toward clicks and he going to smile to the bank. Trust me, at the end of the day, every YouTuber's goal is to smile to the bank. Trust me when I'm telling that. Be it a reactor, be it a content creator, a vlogger, traveler, whatever. At the end of the day, if your channel is monetized, the end goal is to smile to the bank. So I don't know what you mean. Dignity, yes, but far as clicks are concerned, here we go. They didn't leave me alone. I'm in pain. They spoiled my vacation. Now they left and joined back. I understand, Carol. I took our vacation, man. Just that I didn't put it on camera. I went exact place you were at, but I tell you what, mine was spoiled too. So we're in the same pain. But white streets are here waiting for us. You know, we have to do what we have to do, like reactors, because our viewers waiting to hear what are we decoding these things. Yeah, you know, other people don't really like to go watch this person, watch the other person. They wait for reactor to simplify the work. So do that. You see Kohera recent video where he shouted out some reactors like you. He shouted at Kemi and Namste too. All right, I'm going to talk about that a bit later. The fact that CONMOM with Machete Man for the 7 speaks volumes. Now at least you're getting a point. All right? So let's get on to this. Let's get on to this before we even waste a lot of time. Yet I'm from the Western country. I think Kohera wants payment for his cows or his cows back. I think he is just hurt and wants his ex-wife to feel what he's feeling. You know, when you ask him, he says all he wants is his son to look at him as his daddy and to make up for the time lost and, right the wrongs, rewrite the stars. That is all he wants, according to him. And I guess all this is escalating to something dirty because people are making it hard for him to access his son, especially from his side. He thinks Esther, the ex-wife, is making it so hard for him to access the son. So about everything, or maybe, and the fact that he sees Esther enjoying with the son, the children, why he suffers here? Because of today he points out that Condad is the reason, Condad and the mama is the reason why some people like Mara don't have an eye. He doesn't have a leg. So is that bad? Really that bad? Anyway, let's go. Let's check. How about you just not do YT if it's the cost of airing or the dirty laundry? How about you just not do YT if it's at the cost of airing or the dirty laundry? Was he starving before? Well, I don't know. This is just a matter of your choice, okay? When you think that is completely wrong of a reactor reacting on a video that is already posted there, and you think the only way to solve that thing is to tell people not to talk about it, I think now you having a very completely messed up point of view, because I, as a reactor, I saw a video over there posted. So you can tell me not to talk about it. It doesn't mean that video won't be there and people won't view it and people won't know that he is indeed saying or whatever he's saying. Just like you watch that video and you have your own point of view about it after watching it. It's just the way I view it, and I have my own point of view. So how about we respect each other's point of views? All right? Because I know we can only tell reactors, hey, don't talk about what Mr. Kohera is saying because that is getting messy. Does it mean that the videos won't be there, won't be viewed? Because as far as you all know, the guy is really committed, and that's why I'm having to pull this here and talk about he's really committed. And he says, I can play a clip here. He even dares CONMOM and tells her, if you think whatever I'm saying here is wrong, okay? If you think when I'm condemning you swimming with your grown-up sons and a daughter at your age, it's wrong of me. So come arrest me. Go arrest the culture that prohibits those kind of things, because it's been here since our forefathers existed. And we think it's wrong. So you can tell us, because right now you have some cash you can go to the beach and swim. You can do all those stuff without reminding yourself that it's against our culture. So he says, if you really think that whatever I'm saying or how I'm trying to rebuke these kind of things is wrong of me, you come arrest me and start arresting the culture first. So I understand your point of view, RNM. Completely, I really do. Honestly, I do. But now imagine that this guy is so committed and he is standing his firm straight and saying, you think I'm wrong. Come on, show me. Do the right thing now. You think I'm wrong? Do the right thing. Right there. Anyway, let me just play here a clip where he I'm gonna start from there. Yeah, 15. Guys, I hope you like the video already. And I appreciate you all in the house, and your comments really means a lot. Please agree with me, disagree with me, and make it a conversation. And I like it. I like it, like really, really, really. Thank you so much. Let's listen to this. Do I have my headphones? I forgot to plug in my earphones. In the meantime, guys, smash the like button. Smash the like button and subscribe to JT Podcast if you haven't that already, because we're moving on. We're moving to 5K subs. Moving to 5K subs in a second, in a few. All right, guys, let's listen to this. Hola. Somebody say, you didn't hear that. Let me know if you didn't hear that. Let me know so that I can repeat. Showing you. You guys didn't hear. All right. Worry not. Worry not. Worry not. Let me repeat for you.
I also
Let me repeat for you. Let me repeat for you.
even here in Korean culture, there is no day that old mama of mine, my mother, can go to bath in the river with my sister at her age. Never.
Are you hearing that? Are you hearing that? Let me know if you heard that. All right. Let me know if you heard that as we go on. Is he audible? The receipt? Yes, of course. Thank you. Now, that is him. He was repeating what he said. If you really think that I'm just sorry, if you really think that I'm just being paranoid or something, go back to the culture. It prohibits all these kind of things that I'm saying. Even my own mama cannot bath with the daughter, leave alone the son. Even your own daughter or something. I mean, there's a lot to the culture that maybe if I talk about it, people will be like, how do you know? Someone like him, what he's saying, his age, it really makes sense. Because for me, maybe I've been told by maybe the parents, the grandfather, grandmama, the daddy, the mama, they tell us, you have to tell your children what's right according to your culture, according to your rules, stuff like that. So when he's saying that, he's telling Esther, that is CONMOM, that I heard rumors that you guys are threatening to arrest me because I have come out to say that whatever you're doing right there is uncultural. So if you think I'm wrong, just come arrest me. Start by the culture and stuff like that. So just a second.
Never, never, never. I also, Kohera here, I can never part even with my son. I can't. My son to see my nakedness. No, no.
Hi. Okay, let me push somewhere else so that you can hear to.
That is nonsense. Arrest. that is not in Kenya to part, to be naked with your son. That is nonsense. Arrest. You arrest. Go and arrest the culture. Go and arrest the culture. If you feel you are oppressed, just move abroad. Move abroad and get away from Africa.
That's how it is, you know. You heard him. Okay, he's standing his farm and he's saying, I said what I said, and I'm gonna repeat it any day, anytime. I say, um, whatever you're all doing over there, you CONMOM and your sons and daughters, it's uncultural and it's uncalled of. So whether you agree with me or not, it's uncultural and can't keep a quiet boy. So you're threatening like you would be arresting me for saying that? Come do it. And come do it. And if you feel like you're oppressed with our culture here, move to abroad. Go live somewhere else where they think those kind of things are so normal. But for us, we can't do that. I like the boldness in this man. Even after I heard rumors of him being arrested, because I heard how after the first bombshell he dropped, they're like, this guy's gonna be arrested. Mara and Jim Wango and the CONMOM may be planning and swearing to take this guy behind the bars because he constantly brings a lot of heat that nobody knew, and now they are quiet. And I guess the right fact that they're so quiet about this, they give him room to go on exposing a lot and a lot, and he won't stop. Trust me, he ain't gonna stop. As much as this drama sells, and as much as a lot of people are really curious to know what's happening, including me. I mean, who doesn't? You want to know more about this thing, right? Until the end game. We're curious to know, will Maro eventually respond to this guy and tell him, hey, hold on, daddy. I know that you're my father, but I wasn't ready to accept you on this platform. So how about we sit down and talk about this? Or will he actually find another way to tackle him because he's been here causing a lot of chaos in the street? Maybe he can think about, because you haven't you haven't been in my life ever since, so ain't no need of me bringing you or accommodating you to my life now, because why now? Where have you been in my whole life? Oh, maybe. I mean, you're curious to know what will be endgame. CONMOM, that is Esther, being constantly called out by this man. So do you really think she cool with that? Oh, if she's not cool with that, what do you think she's gonna do? Do you think she's gonna come out and blow some blow some candles or maybe some explosives to him? Or what do you think is she gonna do? The machete man, who is pre-assumed to be a so dangerous man in the village, a very feared man, and this man always come and call him out every day, exposing him. Do you think he has a game plan for how he's gonna handle Mr. Kohera? Or maybe he's gonna be cool because he's frightened or threatened by him, where the guy is taking the fact and truth can be hidden. Or maybe what do you think? I mean, there must be an end game of this. So I'm sure you all are really waiting to know what's going to be the end game. uh, but the end goal is everyone want to smile to the bank, including the man here. Drama says every day. But I understand culture differences. However, notice the younger generation doing away with the old generation way of doing things. Of course, things are changing. Angela, speaking about the culture and the differences and the changes, a lot of things are changing. You can compare my generation to my daddy's generation to my grandfather's generation, even where even culturally. I mean, things that were used to be practiced. I mean, in terms of culture, maybe stopped with the grandfather. When it comes to my daddy, the daddy didn't practice much of my grandfather's culture, and so we now this current generation that I am, we're not practicing much as what my daddy did, and I'm sure that maybe my children might not even have a taste of what my daddy went through completely. For example, initiation, circumcision. In ladies, when I grew up, all right, when I was a little kid, and in the village, girls were being circumcised, right? Girls were being, circumcised. FGM, you understand what I mean? And it was a normal thing, a culture being celebrated, pictured all over there. Go to Naina and you will see the pictures. Both girls and boys will be on the road, and the cultural music being beaten, and people are walking on the road, celebrating the circumcision of a girl child. And that thing is kind of like going extinct, something like is getting lost. All right. So right now it's not that relevant anymore. Right now, if you talk about circumcising a lady, people will be like, "Bro, are you normal?" It's not a normal thing no more. So, but if you dare say something like that during that time when I was a kid and watching guys being circumcised, actually, matter of fact, speaking about that, I'm not that is off topic a little bit, but speaking about culture, if you dare told a lady that you can get circumcised, you'll be considered an odd. I mean, you'll be isolated from the society, and nobody will want to even marry you. If you ask around, people like Kohera will tell you a lady who refused to get that when the FGM came, and you wanted to say, no, I don't think FGM is a good thing, I'm not going to go through. You've been insulated. And matter of fact, you can even struggle to get a husband as a lady. You don't get no husband. People will be like, this one, there's some names that they give you to make you look like like an offcast of the culture. So I understand culture is changing, things are changing, and maybe how Kohera is trying to handle things according to the culture, how he's trying to bring it out, might not make sense currently and maybe to the near future, because things are really changing. And maybe this kind of things like he's really condemning, like you cannot go to the swimming pool with your sister. Maybe somehow it's making sense, because right now people are doing a lot of things. And trust you me, there's an impact to anything, to everything, positive and negative. So you might say, oh, we are trying to embrace now the other culture from the Western. No, we say maybe our own culture is like, how can I say, old school, and is like old enough not to be practiced anymore. We move to the modern culture, but everything has an impact, whether we embrace the modern culture or maybe when you cling to the traditional culture. There's how you have to be flexible. So I understand what he's saying, but I'm sure he has his own reasons. And so I'm not here to debunk and say, you have no reason to say that, because things are changing. Right now, you can even sleep with your mama in the same bed and have or completely without clothes and cover yourself with the same blanket, because culture is changing. you as a son, like 40, like Marwa in your 40 years old right now, you can sleep with your CONMOM in the same bed and cover yourself with the same blanket, because you know what, culture is nothing, things are changing. Oh, I'm saying that, we don't have to be glued to those outdated cultures and stuff like that. Yeah, you might be sounding a little bit insane, even if you say I may be something. So I'm not saying like I'll be debunking or saying, but trust me, this thing is really messed up. I And I really think that however much Marwa, his mama, Esther Nyamboke, Conda, that is Ondari, David Jr. and D Mongo, however much they are trying to ignore this thing, this drama, however much they think this is just for the white street, for the views, it has an impact. And I'm sure that the end game of this is going to be rough, not that smooth. That's my prediction. Like, however much they try to ignore it, I really think it would be only wise if they handle it as early as now. Because I think the first day this guy made an appearance on Masubo's own channel and said, you know what, hold on. You know that all this time you never knew who Marwa's father is, or who real father is. Now I'm here to tell you that I am his biological father. And everyone was like, hold on. What do you just say? I mean, so you were just here and nobody knew about you? Oh, come on, tell us more. He opened a channel and now he is. And all this time they were so quiet and they were like, whenever people ask Maro to talk about his father, he doesn't respond to that. He said, no, I'm not going to talk about my father. CONMOM is silent. Dimongo is silent. But maybe they're planning to handle it silently. But I think the earlier they handle it, the better. It's only gonna get so worse. Trust me when I tell you that. It's gonna get so worse. He is blaming others for blocking his chances meeting Maro when he is constantly tripping with his recklessness. Absolutely. One or the other, he is tripping. But I mean, you try to now put yourself in his shoes that the only way to reach out to his son and the ex-wife is through this white street. So we might really, really judge him that harshly, but maybe this is the only way he's left with, like the only approach. If he makes a call, he said he tried to make a call tomorrow, he declined, he blocked him. Call Esther, we can talk about this. My family, they block him. So is he gonna show up to the Condad gate? You know, that man with a machete might slash his head off. So if this is the only way he has left to reach out to the son, what do you think? He gonna do that? Maybe he will. So we shouldn't judge that much. But remember, child support is to the child, regardless of why a woman left. That is another point. Did he actually try to support the Maro, even when things didn't work between him and Esther? Did he? I mean, hi, Coca Grace. Welcome so much. Smiles the bank also have limit the risk involved shooting out the returns. There are things like dignity and no amount of money will ever buy. Some people are already giving up on dignity thing. Some people are all here for the cash. You really think someone like Kohera now really care about dignity after exposing all those things? What is left to talk about maybe is how the game was in bedroom. Maybe that's the only thing he hasn't talked about. Maybe if pushed, he might even say, on a different, on this and that day when we were in the bedroom, this is how she acted, or maybe this is how I felt, and stuff like that. I mean, what has he not talked about? He has talked about a lot of things that you listen and you're like, oh my God, make him stop. He's going too far. But he says, those police better find something better to do than just bowing down to Machete family. Let me not even focus too much on the comment and deliver what I had to say as my reaction. So Kohera now comes and say he had predicted that there would be a war. There would be some chaos when CONMOM returns back home after the vacation. And he says his prediction was right because he really thinks that A lot of things happened on her absence when she was swimming the coast with the son, David Jr., and the daughter, Dee Mongo. A lot of things happened in the compound of Machete Man. And based on the fact that Esther, that is CONMOM, has an access to the surveillance of her home that is on CCTV from her mobile device, she might have seen a lot of things that really happened in the compound while she was away. Now she came back with a knowledge of everything that went down when she was away. And she tried to confront the Machete Man. And guess what? War broke down. And Machete Man didn't hesitate to give her the beatings she always received from him. That's according to the guy, because for me, I can't really stand on court and say I've ever seen her being beaten. But according to Kohera, he says that the guy, he constantly give her some beatings. And so his prediction was, he said his prediction was as right as true, that when she returned back home, there was some chaos that she tried to, what was happening here was I was away, and the guy was like, oh, so you're here to question me after leaving me here guarding the home. And he cracked some whip for him. Predicted that. And by the way, he says, based on I really listened to him keenly, and he's saying, based on the video, and that is the exact point where I turn really to question Kohera's statement on this platform. When he comes out and say, based on the video that Gintu made, right? Based on the video that Gintu made, that he gave it a title that CONMOM was slapped and thrown out of her house. She is on the run. Based on that video that Gintu did and never attached any kind of evidence. So Kohera is trying to base his argument on that video that Gintu did. And you all know that the end goal of everyone here is to smart to the bank, including Gintu himself. So when Gintu made that video saying that CONMOM was slapped, thrown out of the house, she's on the run after returning to the home, I don't understand, where was Gintu at that moment? And I'm not here to say that he is lying. I'm just asking myself a bunch of questions, because now the old man here is trying to base his argument, his point, based on the video that Gintu made, saying CONMOM was slapped, thrown out of the house, she on the run. And now because Gintu made that video and he lives near the house, their home, so he's an immediate neighbor, so he might be knowing everything that's going down over there. So it's like he's buying that narrative and saying, yeah, no, based on even that video that Gintu said, that CONMOM is beaten and thrown out of the house. You see, I was telling you all that that man is a very violent man. He's a very violent man. It leaves me with a lot of questions to ask. Kohera, for real, I thought you will at least try to be factual, practical, because I'm surprised that you don't understand that someone like Gintu can make any type of video just to get the clicks, just like any other YouTuber. I mean, what people can, to what lengths, to what depths people can sink to get clicks. Yesterday I was talking about clickbait from Miss Trudy and other people. She goes to an extent of bringing something so controversial so that she can get the clicks, and she gets that. So when someone like Gintu makes a video with a very controversial title like that, and now Kohera want to buy it and now base his argument on it and how serious this matter is, I'm like, oh my. I'm not saying that Gintu lied. I'm not saying that he is not right to say that, but bro, sometimes it's crazy. I mean, you just know how many videos Gintu make in the village. Does it really mean that all of them are 100% correct or true? Did he prove anything? That she was beaten and thrown out of the house and she's on the run for Ray? Honestly. But what do I say? I'm just reacting, right? I don't know what's really went down there. I wasn't there. I don't have access to the CCTV cameras over there. Oh, hold on. I remember Gintu once said he has all the access. Oh, that was from the villa, right? Like he has the access to the CCTV system of Kenge, so he knows what is happening in there. Yeah, I remember that time. But this is happening on Kondari's home, right? Mm-hmm. Hold on, man. Don't get me wrong, guys. Don't really get me wrong. And I'm not here trying to now fight someone or maybe trying to discredit their videos. Let everyone write whatever they have to say in their videos. But I'm just saying, as much as the YT clicks are concerned, I guess sometimes you gotta think about what you put on the internet. That's all I'm saying. But now Kohera is standing on that statement and saying, I told you that this guy is so violent. Now go watch. We keen to say it that this lady was beaten mercilessly and thrown out of the house. She's on the run. She came home and she had a rumor because there was a neighbor in the neighborhood who said that some two ladies were spotted in the middle of the night. Some two ladies were seen in the middle of the night being escorted from Condad's compound, from that gate. And after stepping out, they vanished. Right? So those two ladies are said to be people's wives. And Ondari, that is Con Masheteman, is a professional wife snatcher. So probably those are two the people's wives. And so this guy took advantage of the absence of CONMOM, Esther, and he brought in some two people's wives, and he was having some good time. And when he was escorting them out, I don't know where that person was who was waiting to see them being escorted, and they spotted them. And they were like, okay, there they are. They're coming out of that gate, and nobody's there. And now, this guy is a professional wife snatcher. And these two ladies, one might have escorted the other. Might have escorted the other to come and have some good time with Masheteman because Esther is not around. And you understand that Esther has a CCTV access to her house. Maybe she looked on the phone and be like, Con Masheteman. So who are these ladies walking out of my house in the middle of the night? But he claimed that some neighbors spotted them. It makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder, like, where are these people sometimes? When things like this happen, it happens that there is a video to it. Like, there will be a video, an update to what really went down, even in someone's bedroom. You can imagine that someone will come and say, last night, MARWA really gave Rocio a thorough beating in her bedroom. Last night, in the middle of the night, 2 a.m. in the morning, when everyone was sleeping, and someone is making a video and reporting that MARWA gave Rocio a really thorough beating at the middle of the night in his bedroom. So where were you guys? I mean, sometimes it really makes me wonder somebody, like, people report a lot of things here. But now, where were you at that moment? Okay, Kohera said it's a kind of rumor that a neighbor was walking there and spotted some two ladies getting out of that compound. And because this Ondari man is a professional wife snatcher, might have been having some good time because Esther doesn't give a damn about him. So, oh man, I mean, bro, somebody need to end this drama. I mean, somebody need to make this drama go away because, bro. Damn, man. Can I really play that part? Yeah. Let me play.
Ladies and gentlemen, I came. If you go through my video, there is one neighbor. Go through my video. There is one neighbor who said the previous night before Esther traveled from the coast, two ladies were seen being escorted out of the gate at midnight. Midnight means at 12 a.m. and onwards. that these people, they were three, one man and two ladies, and the gate was opened, and then they disappeared. They vanished into darkness.
Wow. Yeah, that that neighbor must be an FBI, some sort of detective. And who met that neighbors? Okay, things happen, you know. I can't really say whatever. But on that is so CONMOM. I mean, CONMOM might have seen that whole saga, that whole scenario on her phone, or through the CCTV connection in the phone. And now, when she returned home, when she returned home and tried to confront the machete man, like, when I was away, I think you brought in some two women here. And this kind of, you cheated on me, didn't you? And machete man's like, who are you trying to question? I mean, are you trying to ask me those kind of stupid things? And like, this one went up, like nobody wanted to be down. And I'll be like, okay, so you brought in some two women. And the machete man was, so you went to have some good time in the coast, leaving me home here alone, and you telling me what? And what are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying? So the war broke out there. And Machete Man didn't hesitate to give her some thorough baiting. That's according to hey, damn. I mean, I'd never even imagined that there could be any reality show, TV show that will ever beat this. I mean, how will you even get bored if you have internet and you can access these people and watch their videos? This will blow your mind and make you really think, laugh, and sometimes be like, bro. So to some extent, like, the man is making a lot of huge statements here. I'm not sure about Pebbles Hall. I'm glad you tuned in. Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in, Pebbles. So, well. uh, okay. Let me take you somewhere. There is a clip I'm trying to find here, so that at least you get to hear it. So, according to Kohera, he says that both Esther, that is CONMOM, MARWA's mama, his ex-wife, and Mr. Ondari, that's Machete Man, both of them are cheaters. And they cheating each other every time, like it's their normal business. He knows, and he says, both Esther, that is Mara's mama, and Machete Man, both of them are cheaters. They cheat each other like nobody's business. So he only give a piece of advice to Esther that you putting some CCTV over there to watch over your Machete Man. It's not good enough, because he will cheat any moment he get that chance, because that's what he does best. It's like sports for him. It's like his hobby. All right, and you are a cheater too. So if you want to like take care of that, make him your handbag, make him your hat, like what else, like handbag, walking stick, and the hat. You can put him on yourself. Walk with him anywhere you go, because any chance you will give him, he will find someone else and take her to the sugar plantation. I'll be in your bedroom and have some fun, because he is a cheater, and just like you. So both of you are cheating each other. So best way you can do that, walk with him anywhere you go. Any moment you leave, he's gonna cheat. I'm laughing because just the other That's the other day. The guy was over here calling Esther back. Esther, my love, you know I love you so much, and you, my wife, you know that, and we can go back to where we were. So come back to me. Dump that man who left his home, his wife and sons, and come being with you. He doesn't love you. He's just using you. So leave him, the machete man. Come to me. You know I love you. I was like, okay. So just like that, snap of a finger. He's all over here now calling this guy a cheat and the wife a cheat, the ex-wife a cheat. Yesterday it was just yesterday he was calling Esther a user who uses men and dump them. And today he added another title that CONMOM is a cheat. She cheats so much, like she does that for sports. Listen to this, guys. In the meantime, like the video.
So Esther, what you're supposed to do there is that make this man your handbag, make this man your walking stick, make this man your hat. Wherever you go, whatever you do, let him accompany you. Otherwise, I don't see if there is any love in between there. You people, you are cheating one another.
You had that, didn't you? You had that, didn't you? And you know what? I love the boldness in this guy. He got the pulse of steel. Like he got the huge pulse. And man, I mean, in these whitey streets, as far as I know, anyone who's trying to make some drama right now, he's the boldest guy I know around. He doesn't seem to be intimidated by nobody. He told them, you want to arrest me for saying what I'm saying? Bring them police. Show up in my doorstep. Start by arresting the culture. And now, he's still saying, Esther, you know your man is a cheat. You leave him behind, you go to enjoy. He cheats. So, only way out is to make him your handbag. Put him here. You know, the handbag that mamas in the village do. Like you hang your handbag here. You walk with it where you go. Or the walking stick. Hold the walking stick. Wherever you go with him. Or your own hand, like tie him on your head. Because both of you, you're cheating each other. Both you, Esther, and you, the machete man, you're cheating each other. Any chance you get. So is he trying to say that Esther was in Mombasa cheating too? I mean, I'm just asking. Because man, this man is something else.
You are cheaters. You are cheating on one another. Anyway, thank you very much.
You're cheaters. You're cheating on one another. Oh my. I mean, one thing I know, the other day I was saying that I know that Kohera, all he's trying to do is he's trying to get his son back. Maybe that is the goal. Or maybe let me assume that was the initial goal, right? Let me assume that was the initial goal, that all he wanted is to get closer to his son MARWA. Or maybe he has known that it's practically impossible for him to access his son. Now he decided that I tried to be a good guy. I tried to be a good man all that time. I tried my best to do a good approach like a civilized man. And you, what you did, if you threw dust on my face. So I decided to go the wrong way, the rough road. Tarmac road didn't work. You guys don't like smooth, right? You don't like it smooth. I'm going to make it rough. At least, but so, you might listen to me. I'm going to have your attention. So, I'm done being a nice guy. Tell you what, Esther is a cheater. Conrad is a cheater. Both of them are cheating each other. Elvis, you're saying, JT, some days is chicken and some days will be fish. Talking about changing the taste. I mean, you can't stick to one meal January to December. Are you saying that? Oh, wow. It's literature right there. Anyway. So, CONMOM has 3 husbands. Whoa, Angela, what do you mean? Are you behind the news? You need to catch up with them. The chickens always come home to roast. The goose, maybe Esther left Kohera for bigger, better, longer time. My girl say, I don't want no minute, man. All right. Now, you see, the fact that CONMOM and Ondari had been together for more than like 30 years, it really speaks volume. Don't you think so? I mean, how long was Kohera and Mama MARWA together? I mean, how long did they last together before the marriage hit the fan? How long? Did it last for 10, 12, or 20 years? Because I think Kohera, no, Ondari, that is Ondari, Machete Man, and Mama Mar, been together for a good time now. Is that not an indication enough that these people are compatible? I mean, everyone has a past. And the fact these people are clicking, no matter what someone is doing, the other person is doing. I mean, if Ondari, I mean, the Machete Man is comfortable being a home guard, like a soldier, just like Kohera said. Like all he is just a soldier, guarding the home, guarding the property, walking around with a panga, machete, just to be a soldier. If he's cool with that, and all he's getting there is okay with him, I mean, it's okay. Because maybe for him, he wanted to be something different. And Esther was like, no, you're not going to take that position because you don't go for together. Maybe. Oh, whatever. But now, Kohera is not stopping. He doesn't seem to stop any moment, any time. The other day he said, Esther, it's a user. Today now he's here saying she a cheat. Cheaters, let me say cheaters. She cheats, the guy cheats. They do all those nonsense. Wow. Wow, man. I mean, some things are really tough, He could have been a nice guy years ago, but didn't. Now he's just cashing in on YouTube money and getting a kick out of it. Chaos. Until we listen to both sides of the stories, we might be judging, and that is something I'm trying to avoid. That I'm trying not to like judge, like who's right, who's wrong. If you put yourself in Maro's shoes right now, you could possibly understand what he's going through, seeing all this kind of mess coming up. You imagine that you're trying to get closer to your son, and your son listen to you every day, power on your camera, and call his mama a cheat, a user, whatever, all those kind of things. And you still want to call your son back? Or maybe he has given up, like, yo, I tried to reach out to you and you don't want to get closer to me. So, man, to hell with it. You and your mama can go to hell. I don't want you no more. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to use that situation to smile to the bank. So if that is the only goal left from Kohera, I guess he is there doing it with passion. By the time everything goes down, he would have cashed in like a big check. Because, of course, go to his videos, see that it's really working for him. But if you ask him, anyway, he won't say that that is the goal. He says that him and his kinsmen, his tribesmen, his brothers from the village are really passionate about the son, Mara. Okay? They are so passionate. So you think he's ranting just for the sake of ranting? No. He's so passionate and he really cares for his son. But him and his tribesmen are really backing him up. Matter of fact, they want Mara to be the next leader, a political leader in the community. I mean, did you hear that coming? He says that he wants Mara, him and his brothers and his kingsmen, tribesmen, have really sat down and looked at how Marwa is a world traveler. He has a knowledge of diverse cultures in the world. He's met a lot of people. He's gone to different countries. He understands a lot of things. he's fit to be maybe a guy of a minister of foreign affairs, or maybe a next member of parliament, some sort of an ambassador or something. And now, because according to Kohera, he says his brother is a current member of parliament, Kitayama Marwa, in the Korea East. So he says his brother being a member of parliament, and this thing is like hereditary, like that leadership is flowing in the bloodline. Okay, his brother he called him his brother, the current member of parliament. His brother is a leader right now, and that the leadership is flowing in their bloodline. So it's not possible for people to think that this guy is just making drama for the sake of drama. He says people should look at it from an angle that he wants all the best for his son, because him and his tribesmen really want to get Maro back to his roots. For them, they really think that the guy is out of order. The machete man and the other family are really poisoning his mind not to realize who he is. They want him to forget his roots. They want him not to realize who he is and where he belongs. So he wants to call him back to the clan, to the tribes, to the house, and give him the mantle, because he could be the next leader. And for him, he really comes and say, Marwa needs to be the next leader. Lead, you know. Wow. I like that approach. You know, when you really go down to that, think from that angle. Now you tried. Maybe for Maro has been constantly hinting or going down in history as a guy who came from scratch and helped a lot of people in the village. Or maybe he could be the next leader or something. And now that could be a very smart move. Kohera, I must say, you're really calculating right now. So by mentioning things like that, like my brother, who is a current member of parliament, and I and the other kingsmen can really sit down and try to make you a leader. And they think that you deserve this chair. Nobody. They have said you can be their leader. You need to lead them. You need to take them. And it's not going to happen if you follow the Kondari and the Machete man in that part. They have nothing to give you. On the other hand, your daddy, your uncle is a member of parliament and other people. So if you come back to us, if you rejoin back your clan, we can make you, a leader. And I guess Maro is thinking about that. Are you not thinking about that, Maro? Because I know you want to be famous, great. And right now that YouTube is not really YouTubing, you've been hinting about retiring. I can advise you as a brother. Bro, just take that chance. Go be a member of parliament. Go be a minister of foreign affairs or something. I mean, be an ambassador of tourism or something. Be great. You want to go down in history as a guy who rose from scratch, grass to grace, and the chance is showing up. Only way you need to do is to hit on your dad, hit up him, and tell him, hey, I've been thinking about everything you've been saying. All I need is you to shut up, give me that part. And boom, he's there. And let him now go down to the to the accounts of government and loot as much money as he wants. Get all the money from the government, build himself. Bro, Maro, there is a chance over there. Stop convincing Wazungu to come and buy land in the village. Come on, hop in, be a leader over there, be one of the most corrupted leader you can ever exist. About the advice, anyway, don't take it. Anyway, I'm saying a chance is over there. Once a scammer, always fun. I'm saying just see a chance. Kohera, I'm saying there's no bad situation. As much as you see it like it's bad, but you're the old man here might be giving you a shot. Just say, Daddy, I'm ready. Tell your brother who's the member of parliament, organize with other clansmen because they want to make me a leader to lead them. Give me that position. And now jump in. Quit YouTube. Do everything. Become a leader. Buy all those cars you want. Do everything. Become great. Go down in history as a guy who rose from nowhere, never had a tooth, never had an eye, never had a leg, never had nothing. Now he had everything. Boom. Let's stop giving Marwa ideas. Too bad. What you're saying, amazing. That was politician in Africa. All those traits you have listed is what makes politician in Kenya, and by extension, Africa. Yo, you talk about corrupt. You know, when people hear that in corruption, Africa, corrupt leaders, bro, leadership may be flowing in Maro's family bloodline, but it skipped his generation. He's a liar, thieves. Oh, come on. When you mention the things to do with liars, thieves, scammer, now you're really now mentioning what it means to be a politician in Africa, especially in Kenya. Are those qualities you just listed there? No, exactly. That is now what it means to be a leader. And especially a politician, not a leader. I'm saying politician. Kenya, Africa, Kenyan especially. You don't have those characters. Who's gonna buy your narrative? I mean, you come and stand in front of people and tell them, look, man, I ain't got nothing. I don't have nothing to give you. One thing is, just elect me. I'm not gonna bribe you. I have no money to bribe you. Just elect me. I'm gonna be there, represent you, be honest and transparent to you. Nobody wanna buy that. Come here, go loot wherever you can lose some money. Buy people, voters, buy votes. Go there, become so reckless and corrupt, stuff like that. Lie to people. If the next election comes, come and lie to them again. Tell them, you know what? I think I deserve some more chance. The time I had in the government and parliament, it wasn't really enough for me because we have some big plans. Look at the bigger picture, and that narrative of bigger picture in Morocco can really work in politics. I'm trying to show you some bigger picture. I've been to Colombia. I put that on map. I've been to Argentina. Every pathway is tarmacked. You never meet dust. You never meet some mud or whatever. Every road has tarmac. So that's the bigger picture. Give me some more time, 10 years, so that I can get some more money from the government and do what. And let me know. Let me stop giving you some more ideas, bro. But I guess you should think about that. If YouTube is not working anymore, I guess you should be wise enough to know when to leave the stage. If it's time to quit YT and venture in some new ventures, become a leader or something, become one of the most esteemed corrupt leader can ever exist. Go down to history. I mean, you can either be so known for two things: being extra good and being extra weird, something I can say. Anyway, Kohera is seeing how Conrad is building Davy more, and he supported Mara. He is building business and buying land of Davy. The house is also going to be for Davy. Kohera said the villa is Conrad's. If you imagine from that angle, you know how tough that is. He tried to imagine if he was in their lives. It's one thing getting out of someone's life, and it's another thing trying to get back to their lives, especially when now they are someone, they have a name. You see, if Maro was just a nobody at this moment, if Maro was still a nobody, it would be so easy for him to convince him back. Come, there's some land here. Why are you suffering in the wilderness over there, my son, like a prodigal son? You remember that story of the prodigal son? When he left with all the wealth that he got from the daddy, he never thought about going home. But when everything went and he squandered everything, he was like, man, why am I suffering? I can go back. My daddy can give me something and even make me like a worker. So if Maro was a nobody for sure, it would be so easy for this man to convince him back. Hey, come, why are you suffering? Look, this man really made you go through a lot. You lost your eye, you lost your tooth, you lost your leg, you lost everything. You don't have nothing. You don't have a wife, you don't have a son, you have nothing. Come back. I have land here I can give you. We can make you something. We can make you something. Look at your brothers. They're excelling. But now it's another thing that Maro has a name, is well known. That family is really excelling. And you're trying to call him back at that moment when now he's over here. it will be a rough task for you to handle, bro. And I'm sure that maybe you made peace with that fact. I'm saying, do your thing. But it is what it is. And guys, I wanna bounce. I wanna bounce. And I don't know what you think. Let me know your last comment because I don't want to take too long here. Just wanna go. Just wanna know what you thought. What do you think about this whole thing? EBBs, thank you for being here. My channel members, all my channel members, by the way, I appreciate you being here. And for people who will be rewatching my video after here, let me know you watched this moment and drop your like and your comment. Share the video. I mean, you might help me to share the video to let people know that I'm back because a lot of people don't even know that I'm back. It's today since I came back is the day I saw Mama Bongo Mama. Today, Hamisi, you've been missing. So ever since I left and I came back, a lot of people don't even know I'm back. So share the video, help them know that I'm here. Right. Have a great evening. I appreciate you all. So make sure you hit the like and subscribe. I'll be seeing you in the next one, right? I'm watching silently. I appreciate you, Melanie. I appreciate you being here. For real. Angela, bye. Great discussion, JT. Great. I appreciate you. We need to get 5K. Absolutely. So, guys, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe. Let's get to 5K. Everyone who was here, who watched the video to this moment, I want to thank you all. And I say, you mean a lot. The whole world. Hugs. Thank you so much. Can I see you all in the next one? Of course. Bye for now. I love you all to the moon and back. Grab something on my chance store. May need to buy something. Yeah. I love you.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Turn this room, turn it to an ocean. Let me float around. Eyes closed, like we're dreaming even when we're not. You and me got a whole lot of meaning, I don't know how. You and me just know how it feels when we're falling in love. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning.